Hey everyone, this is Pooja and welcome to my video. So in this video, I wanted to walk you through another Facebook ads case study for a dental practice that we have been working with because I think this campaign really shows how quickly digital advertising can start generating patient opportunities for a clinic when the campaign is set up properly. So over the last couple of weeks, this campaign spent around 515 bucks in ad spend and generated about 34 leads at roughly 15 bucks per lead. Now in the dental space, especially when you are targeting treatment specific patients, this is actually a pretty solid result because these are real people actively raising their hand and showing interest in dental treatment. And one thing I always like to point out is that leads are only one side of equation. The bigger picture here is the overall visibility the practice is getting in the local area. So here the campaign is generated over 29,000 impressions, which means the ads were shown more than 29,000 times. Now, obviously, some people saw the ad more than once, which is completely normal, and accordingly, the average frequency here was around 2.1. So, realistically, campaign probably reached around somewhere 15,000 plus unique people locally. And honestly, that is one of the biggest advantages of Facebook and Instagram advertising for dental clinics. Because here, in a very short period of time, you can put your practice in front of thousands of potential patients consistently. Here, people keep seeing your clinic name, your branding, your offers, your smile transformation, and over time, that repeated visibility starts building trust and familiarity. Now, if you think about the lead volume itself, getting around 34 to 35 interested people in just a couple weeks can actually makes a huge difference for a dental office because even if only a percentage of those leads convert into booked appointments, that still creates a very healthy flow of potential new patients every single week. And typically, what we see is that if the office has a strong follow up process in place, then around 25 to 30% of leads can eventually become booked appointments. But speed is really important here. The faster your front desk reaches out after the leads come in, the higher the chances of actually connecting with that person before they lose interest or move on to another provider. And this campaign itself was structured in a pretty smart way because instead of relying on one single ad, we split the campaign into multiple ad sets targeting different treatments and different patient groups, and we also tested multiple creatives and images inside each ad set because in Facebook advertising, testing is a huge part of getting good performance. So some images naturally perform better, some offers get more engagement, some treatment angles connect more strongly with patients. So over time, what we do is analyze the data and identify what is working best and then optimize around those winning combinations. So for example, if one ad starts generating cheaper leads or stronger engagement, we can scale that ad, increase the budget, or create more variations around it. And if another ad isn't performing well, we simply pause it and move the budget toward the better performing campaigns. And honestly, that is really where the campaign optimization become important because successful Facebook advertising is not just about launching ads, it's about constantly reading the data and improving performance over time. And another thing I really like about digital advertising compared to traditional marketing is the speed because with most traditional marketing methods like billboards, flyers, then radio, newspaper ads, it is very difficult to track actual results. You spend money and hope people remember your clinic later, but that is not possible. With Facebook ads, someone can literally see your ad, tap once or twice, submit their information, and now your office immediately has a direct opportunity to start a conversation with that person. And that is why lead form works so well for the dental clinics. The process is simple and friction free. Patients can quickly submit their phone number, email, basic information without leaving the platform. Now, because Facebook has certain advertising policy, especially around health related questions, so we can't ask extremely personal questions directly inside the form, like detailed insurance information or a specific dental condition. So instead, we usually ask broader questions like what brings you in today. What's interesting is people often explain their situation as well, like some mention broken teeth, some say they are interested in implants, and others mention pain or cosmetic concern. So even though the form itself stays simple, we still get a good idea of what the patient is looking for. And honestly, this works really well for dental clinics because instead of making people go through long, complicated forms, the office can simply qualify the patient during the follow up call. So, once the system is running properly, you are generating patient inquiries consistently without relying on referrals or organic social media. And that's why paid advertising can be such a powerful growth tool for dental practices because it allows you to generate opportunities quickly, track performance clearly, and scale what is already working. So, if you are a dentist or practice owner looking to generate more patient opportunities, then you can reach out to me. Thank you.